Good Monday morning to you. It is an impact day for both Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. We are dealing with incredibly strong winds and some widespread and at times heavy rainfall. You can see our camera this morning. It is so shaky out there in Springdale. We have some very strong winds, and that's a similar setup for our friends out in Fayetteville as well. Now, so far this morning, Northwest Arkansas has actually seen some of those winds gusting up to around 50 miles an hour. A little weaker in the River Valley, but generally everyone will be dealing with these very strong winds. Now it's 9 o'clock this morning, and here's a current look at some of those winds gusting in Northwest Arkansas. Around 45 to even over 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts now. Not nearly as strong in the River Valley with gusts up to around 25 miles an hour, but really stay alert with this wind, especially if you are traveling today. Not only will you have to deal with that very strong wind, but also some widespread rainfall. The National Weather Service did issue this wind advisory. We'll be under it until 5 o'clock this evening. So let's continue to fast forward you through the day today as we continue to track these winds. Here's about 10 o'clock. Still could see those strong southeasterly winds today continue to move in across the area even into the afternoon. And because those winds are moving in from the southeast, our temperatures, they're not too terribly cold. We'll hold steady into the 40s. That's really what we woke up to, and we're not going to warm much throughout the afternoon. Into the later half of the day, there's after dinner time. Winds die down just a bit, but hold on. Tomorrow we have another system moving in, and this time the wind will be pulling in from the northwest with gusts up to around 30 to 35 miles an hour. So because of the direction of the wind, it's going to pull in some really cold air. Our temperatures tomorrow only rise into the 30s. Plus, you add 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts on top of it. It is going to feel incredibly cold. This morning, we're also tracking some rainfall, heavy at times. And look at all that precipitation that's still moving our way, really impacting Oklahoma, starting to spread into portions of western Arkansas. As we take it on home to the River Valley along I-40 from Salisaw, Mulberry, Ozark, back towards Clarksville, we have that rain out there. And then as we head into northwest Arkansas, there are little pockets where that rain is coming down very heavily. So if you're traveling, remember, you have to deal with heavy rain at times and those strong winds. Just drive with caution. We could even see a few isolated storms mixed in with this as well. As we head throughout your Monday, this rain is going to be steady. This takes us into the 11 o'clock time frame, and this is when things really get nasty, because this is when the rain is going to be coming down the heaviest. It then continues to move into portions of the River Valley. Areas shaded in that red, that indicates very heavy rainfall where it's really going to reduce down visibility. It's going to make for difficult travel, and this rain continues throughout the afternoon and into the early portions of the evening. Temperatures, again, not moving a lot. We'll hold steady into the 40s. It's going to be very windy. Here's about 11 o'clock tonight. We'll get a bit of a break before some wraparound moisture from that same system moves in, and it's actually going to bring in some snowfall for us. How much rain could we actually get? Well, throughout our Monday, we could get anywhere through about 1/2 of an inch to over an inch. So that's something we're continuing to watch, will be the rainfall. And then the snow, of course, we're talking about that tomorrow as well. So this is a very active weather pattern. Let's take you into Tuesday morning. Here's about 9 o'clock. Tuesday is going to be a severe day in northwest Arkansas because we're forecasting a dusting up to about 1 inch of accumulating snowfall will be possible. Now, for the River Valley, we do have the chance of seeing some snowfall, but it will likely be mixed in with a little bit of sleet, possibly some rainfall. Overall, tomorrow morning's commute could be a little dicey, so just make sure you allow for a little bit of extra drive time to get to where you need to be. Taking you through Wednesday, back to beautiful sunshine, and increase in temperatures will be back into the 50s for many. Thursday looks nice as well, but Thursday night, here comes our next system. More widespread rain from the River Valley into northwest Arkansas before Friday morning. This is our next winter storm system that your 4029 weather team is closely monitoring. This is Friday, and this is going to be our next potential to get some snowfall across the area. And because we're so far out, we're just really continuing to watch with what we're working with. We know we have cold air. We know we have moisture. So because of that, we have several impact days and even a severe day coming up. So here's our 7-day forecast for northwest Arkansas. A very rainy and windy day today. For your Tuesday, remember, we are watching for that wintry mix, even some snowfall, especially in northwest Arkansas. So because of that, tomorrow will be a severe day. Temperatures will struggle to warm. We'll only be into the 30s tomorrow. Then Wednesday and Thursday, we get a bit of a break. We'll watch Thursday night and into Friday for that next wintry mix, followed by that Arctic air that settles in. Those daytime highs will only be into the 20s. Those overnight lows, did you see them? 11 and 12 degrees. Now that is frigid. Now for the River Valley, mid-40s today. Rain showers throughout the day, also watching for those strong winds. Remember, we'll be under that wind advisory until 5 o'clock tonight. Tuesday, we're watching for that wintry system that could bring a mix of both rain and snow. By the middle to end of our week, we look good, but Friday will be the next day that we'll closely watch for our next winter weather round to move into the area, followed by those highs only into the 30s. Stay close to your 4029 weather team. We'll keep you up to date as we continue to fine-tune the forecast.